Hello guys, welcome back. Scotty Senior here for another bit of fun in the lobby with the boys. We're starting 15th in this one. We'll, as someone gets a jump start there, we'll jump up and keep an eye on the top 5 positions. I think this is maybe what I'll do an eye on. Everybody getting around the first corner. Seems like it. I'll keep an eye on the top 5 positions, so hopefully I will make my way up there sometime. But I think it needs to be fun lobbies, perhaps not in MFI races, but in these be fun races that we're having. We'll keep an eye on the top 5 spots. See what's going down. Nice livery for Mr. Adam, and I don't like the colour blue, but that is a nice livery, Adam, sir. Mr. Team Albertini taking the lead for a split second and dropping back down. Oh, Mr. Naksugu thinking of making a move for second as Mr. Albertini drops a wheel on the grass. Let's keep an eye on Jamie coming at this one. Jamie's getting close. Will Jamie be making a move for the top 4? Extra Frosty right there too. Where is ourselves? We must be on back up with Adam. Trying to get away. On 3rd place, dropping a wheel there again. Mr. Naksugu. And looks like the front couple of guys are starting to get away. Akbag showing his face in the top 8 behind Sam. Oh, let's keep an eye on these ones all coming into the corner. No harm done, they all look like they're getting through properly, and there's us in the background. That's actually green livery. Holy Toledo, what a livery that is. Oh my goodness, it's all getting a bit tight here now. Oh, there's contact. That's not going to be good. Mr. Clucks. Let's go back. Who else was up beside Mr. Clucks? Let's jump on board. See what gets down there. Sam, we bit of contact on the way in. That's the end of this one for Sam. Back on board with ourselves now. P7 along with Mr. Akbag, trying to make her way forward. And Jamie, bit of contact there. Let's see what's went on with Jamie. Where are you, Jamie, sir? Here we go. He's in P3 at the moment. Let's go to the guy behind. Who's gonna... Oh, the guy behind was nudged from behind by Mr. Frosty, so it was an accident from Mr. Zuka. And this is where the battle's at the moment. First and second. What is Adam like with the leader? Adam has got a bit of a lead, so we'll keep an eye on 3rd position here. In fact, we need to jump on board with myself because we're in the best spot of the lot for the spectate. Oh, it's getting tight. Come on, hanging around the outside. No, we're back to the ad one. It was too risky. Oh my goodness, they're getting frisky. There's one spot up in the top 5 now. The P5 for the pit party. Positively perfect pit party position at the moment. Frosty Ahead of was an act bag with a bottle of bubbly. Nice racing at the moment, chaps. I'm driving like a wee granny there coming into that corner. Oh, on the brakes hard, just getting stopped there. And we can see extra frosty loses the back end and up ahead, Mr. Team Albertini. Let's go back and we'll jump on to Mr. Albertini. What has happened to you, sir? Second place looks like he's just lost it on the first corner. He has indeed. He has just lost it on the first corner. And there's extra frosty doing exactly the same thing. Mr. Albertini under attack now. Act bag side by side, and there's a bit of contact there. And Mr. Albertini, my goodness, that was a dirty one. But we've managed to sneak our way up into second place. Well, we did. But we've decided on again. He's been oh, and look at that. And listen, oh my goodness, there we go. We've showed him how to do it. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it full 100% effort. If you're going to be rude, let's be rude 100%. And there we'll think to yourself, no, that's you just done that neck bag as well. We'll show you how to do it properly. And holy Toledo, what a move. Up into second now. And James, our top lobby guy, hanging about at the end of this wee group here, making his way back in. And say, no, not yet. He is indeed. He's right at the back of it. We'll jump on board with James. Oh, just a small nudge. And Jamie is up into fourth. Oh, this is perhaps the race with Jamie and Ackbag that we went and watched the replay and all. So there could, you never know what's going to happen in this race. There could be shameful stuff to be seen. Ackbag right on us up ahead there. We'll stay on board, but with James, the spot to be for the spectating at the moment. And luckily for us, it's the top 5. It's for the pit party. James backing out against Jamie. So with 2 Jamies or James in the top 5, would you believe it? And jump out, what's it like behind James? There's no pressure behind James at the minute. As Jamie goes for the lunge, let's go back and have another watch of that one. We'll go on board with Jamie. Oh, it was, he made it stick, He parked himself directly in front, so he barely legal. It was a good move in the end. And again, back on board with James, the best view in the house for this one. Is James getting a run? I would say that's a spot done for James. And Jamie all over our ass now. No doubt Ackbag is still hanging right there though. James is thinking of it, he's thinking of it. A nice wee soft gentle rubs there on the back end, just to let Jamie know. Hello sir. Nice racing, lads, nice racing. And that bag still there in the background. Is that a mistake? Is that a mistake? Is that a move being done? Let's have another small watch of that one. Oh, Jamie, late on the brakes there, missing his apex. And James getting held up. But still, again, no harm done. Akbag will be the gainer out of that one, no doubt. He'll be right on James now as well. And that's ourselves. And that sexy ass green livery up front. I know it must be hard for you to concentrate on the battle with that sexy ass green livery just on up ahead there, a big number 2 floating above its head. Save by save through there. That was pretty clean. Wasn't that bad. Jamie or James, you just knew James was launching one there, but after he got nudged a wee bit wide, had to expect that stuff. Aye, what's going down here? Is there anything precisions to be made up? They're all settling in. They're all being nice at the moment. While they're being nice, let's take this opportunity to give Mr. Adam a wee view, running away with it out front, totally dominating proceedings here this evening in the AMG with a splash of blue on it. Looking well, sir. Let's go back and keep an eye. We've got a bit of a gap. James has now made his way up into the top 3. He's got his hands on the bubbly, but is he going to be launched at by Jimmy here? Oh, Jimmy likes a pass. No, he decides against that one. I would say James has a good chance of maybe opening up here a wee bit. We'll go on board with that bag. And James is starting to pull all them back towards me again. I'm telling you, if you ever see Mr. James, if Mr. James is about you or behind you, keep an eye out and pick the guy up. Use him as your very own secret weapon. We frequently do that with anyone who was thinking their head right. He's faster than us. We'll just try and follow him and try and lose as little time as possible and get them on your shoulder into the rocket launcher and set them free. It usually works a treat. I've still got a gap with 2. There's no one immediately. It is a battle for the top 5, seemingly. The rest of the guys all having incidents or something's went wrong. Very nice there from Mr. Akbag. Doing well. Not to tag Jimmy in the back end. Had to slow himself right down. And James, no doubt, I would be surprised if we don't already have our rocket launcher sitting right beside us in the cockpit, waiting for James to jump into it. Although there's no one really to go and catch. Adam has this one in the bag, so perhaps we might put up a bit of a fight against him in this kind of situation. Although we're probably watching these 2 behind and thinking to yourselves, no James, you help me get away from these 2 and get a bottle of bubbly. And a small nudge there from Jamie. Well, watch that again, because you never know. Shit might happen in this race. It is racing. And they say that what can happen usually does. And I'm telling you, anything can fucking happen. Jamie's close enough for a lunge. I think he's gonna dip his toes in the water, and that was aggressive, but that again, perfectly legal stuff there from Jamie and Akbag. Now, it's a very good race at the moment. And James is starting to drop us ever so slightly. We'll need to hang on to that slipstream to get round that straight if we can. Or we're going to be pulled back into this three-way battle. It's going to turn out to be for a top 5. Adam, an absolute mile ahead of all this. Oh, James has went a bit wide. Is that going to hold us up and bring the 4 of us back together? Or has me and James managed to keep a bit of a gap? I think that's us back together. We're all in that slipstream. If you can manage to take your eyes off that badass looking library that you see with a bunny rabbit that was saved. We saved the bunny rabbit's life at the Red Bull Ring. Destroyed a guy's race actually in order to save the bunny. And yeah, it can be distracting, but some lovely views yet again in this game. Nicer looking than real life on some occasions. That's the only reason why you feel like maybe it's not real. It looks too damn good. And we're all right back in it now. Jamie going defensive in the background. It's all settled down. The calm before the storm. Getting a bit close. Zach Bag maybe going to be able to make a move on the next straight. Oh, whoa, we were poor there. That was a poor corner for us by the looks of it. We're still in that slipstream. I think James is about to get away if he nails this next chicane better than ourselves. That slipstream's going to be gone. Oh, and what went on in the background there? We're going to need to skip back and we'll go on board with Mr. Bag. Oh, Jamie's missed his apex. And he's drifted out, and there's a cutback. Oh, and Jamie swoops across, clipping the back end. And watch that one more time from Jamie's point of view. It looked aggressive. You see Jamie sweeping back, yep, and nudging that bumper. I think this is where things might go wrong. What's Jamie thinking here? He's missed time, he's breaking by a mile, and he's clacked that bag. There was a pit fight after this one. So big of a pit fight, we had to go and watch the replay. And this is where the shit is going down now. Akbag is not pleased at Jamie's aggressive driving there. Accident or not an accident, they're forgetting about the penalties now. They're prepared to hack the track anywhere possible. Mr. Akbag makes the mistake of just pushing him onto the grass. There was never an accident, and oh my goodness, it's all went wrong for Mr. Akbag, but he manages to collect it, and my goodness, watch this for 100% effort for a revenge launch, and he just misses it. My goodness, Jamie gets away with it. With some of the Akbag has quit, my goodness. But again, we'll watch Ackbag made the mistake here. If that was me, I'd have been waiting and putting Jamie in a sand trap somewhere. But this effort here deserves a watch again. That is commitment for you. And then came the quit. So Jamie getting away with some poor stuff there, and also avoiding the tremendous revenge loan effort from Mr. Bag. I do believe you are good friends now. Well done, gentlemen. It was an enjoyable replay for us to go back and watch on the live stream. We had a hell of a giggle at it. Is anything going to happen now? Is there any other battles on the track anywhere to give us any kind of entertainment for the end? I don't think there is. Lads, we're going to we'll give Adam, a guy who has totally dominated proceedings here this evening, a bit of camera time as we go for the skip. We'll keep an eye on the boys over the finish line as well, just in case there's anything for the fans that came along here today. Loving the livery, Mr. Adam, and we really don't like blue. We I don't know what it is about it, but that's a nice sparkly blue. Something slightly different about that one. We'll continue with the skip. We'll have a quick wee check, make sure James is on his own, make sure I'm on my own, Fourth is on his own, the top 5 are all on their own. Mr. Sam finds himself in the pit party position at the moment. Back on board with Adam. Is there anything for these fans that have turned up here today? Or has Adam's team warned them? No donuts, no handbrake turns, no scratching up the paintwork. And does Adam even care if he's been warned? Another wee skip that will get Adam round. Let's be having you, Adam. Did you give us anything at the line? He didn't. He gave the crowd nothing. What about James over the finish line? Did James have anything for the fans that came along here this evening? He didn't. What about ourselves? Surely we're dead. You fucking know it. My goodness. They absolutely loved it here this evening. The next time they turn up at a race, when they open up their programme, you know who they're looking for first. Scotty Senior. Anyone who's seen that over the finish line. What about Sam? Are they going to be looking up Sam's name as well? No, they're not. So there was only ourselves, give the fans an RV video channel, man. Thank you.